In my last video, I criticized VOUP 5.0 a lot. I have used it for 30 days now, and I have actually found some interesting things and also some weird things. In this video, I'm going to share them with you, and at the end, we will see if it's worth to get VOUP 5.0 or upgrade from 4.0, and how you can do it for free even if you don't have 12 months left in your membership. So the first thing we are going to talk about is the battery. The VOUP 4.0 had a battery life of 4 days, 3 to 4 days, and the new one it has around 14 days, or that's what they claim. And honestly speaking, now I'm using it for around 30-35 days, and it's really good. The battery is really good, but I get around 8 to 10 days to 20%, and after that I will charge my VOUP. So I will get around max 10 to 12 days with it. And when I check the Reddit and YouTube comments and the other people that they use VOUP 5.0, they get around 10 to 12 days as well. So I think it really depends on your usage and the activity that you do, because some people I heard they get just like 8 days, and some people they get around 16 or 15 days. So it really depends on your activity as well. I believe if you don't do a lot of activity for 2 weeks, you're gonna go easily to 14-15 days, but in general it's around 10 to 12 days, and I think it's really good. It's better than 4 days. I wasn't expected that to be really important for me, but now that I have that 12 days, let's say, with the VOUP 5.0, I found it really interesting, especially if you're hiking or you do a lot of traveling throughout the weekend. It makes a lot of sense to use the 5.0 because of just the battery. So just imagine having the full charge with the charger as well with you. You can get around 30 days, which is amazing. So the next thing we need to talk about is heart rate accuracy. There's a huge debate in social media about the accuracy of 5.0. Some people, they report that the VOUP is 10 to 20 beats per minute off, which is a lot. And honestly speaking, I had this problem with 4.0, and that was really bad. But the new 5.0, I feel it's quite more accurate. We are gonna have a separate and complete video that we compare VOUP 5.0 with the Polar Edge 10. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that video. But what I have found that 5.0 is more accurate. And also what I do is that, especially before any high intensity exercises that I have more movement, I try to tighten my band, which I realize help a lot because it makes the heart rate more accurate and it can read it easier. So if you want to do any high intensity exercises or sports that you have a lot of movement, you can just tighten your band a bit. I think it can give you way more accurate results. All right, the next thing is the VOUP Age. According to the VOUP company and VOUP app, VOUP Age gives you a quantitative measure of how your body is actually aging using your sleep, exercise and fitness pattern over the last 6 months. I found it really useful. I got it 29 years old. I'm 36, so I'm 7 years younger, which is really good. And it's really motivational because whenever I check it, it's like 29 and 29.1. I really think about, okay, how I can do my daily activity or how I can change my lifestyle to have a better age. I'm not saying that it's accurate, but I'm saying it's a way that can help you to have a better healthy habits. But there's a catch here because they promote this as a new feature in VOUP 5.0. But the minute that you get the VOUP 5.0 or upgrade it from 4.0, you will get that result, which means that it uses the data from 4.0, which means that you can do this in a 4.0 as well. So they just sell this as a 5.0 feature, but it uses the 4.0 data, which I think is not nice. If they want to advertise this as a new upgrade, then that would be great as an application upgrade, but they shouldn't say that you can get this just with 5.0, because you are using the same data that you collected from 4.0. Anyway, let's go through the app and see what are the factors that can affect this VOUP age, because there's a lot of people ask me about that. The first thing is the sleep, consistency and hours of sleep. The sleep consistency is measured the last 6 months, the time that you go to bed and the time that you wake up, which is really important, and also the hours of sleep, how many hours you get sleep every single night, and the average of that amount, which for me in both of them together they reduce my age 2.4, which is really good, 2.4 years. The second thing is a strain, which is about the heart rate zone activities. The heart rate zone 1 to 3, how many hours you do weekly, for my average is around like 4 hours a week, which reduce my age by 1.1 years. And also the heart rate zone 4 and 5, which is for my average is around 20 minutes a week, which is not a lot, but I try to improve it. That's one of the reasons I'm saying that this VOUP age is really interesting, because it motivates you to do the activities that you don't do it usually. And also the strength activity, any strength training exercises, and the step that you take daily. I will talk about the steps in the next part, which is a whole different thing. And the lastly is about the fitness level, which is your VO2 max, which is your resting heart rate, as well as your lean body mass, which is important to have a lean body mass to get a better score. We will talk about the VO2 max completely in different video, but it's really important to understand the VO2 max that you get from these devices is not the most accurate one, but it's better than not having any number. And at the end, you can see the trends in your age as well as pace of aging, which can change weekly. And I think is really important and effective, because every week you can have a number and try to focus to make a better decision or make a better habits throughout your life to have a lower speed of aging. By the way, if you want to get the VOUP, there's a link in description that you can get a free VOUP plus 30 days free usage. They are not sponsoring this video, but this is the affiliate link which helps the channel. Alright, now let's talk about the quality and comfort of the device and the band. The VOUP 5.0 is like 5 to 7% smaller than 4.0, and you barely notice that. It's not obvious at all, and it feels the same as 4.0. And I don't understand why they made the device smaller. I kind of know why they do that, but it doesn't make any sense. And I think they did it because they want to sell more accessories. Yes, because now the new 5.0 is 5% smaller, and for that you need to buy all the accessories again. You cannot use the same charger, you cannot use the same bands, you cannot use the same accessories, so you have to buy everything separately. A lot of people, they bought a lot accessories for 4.0 and now they cannot use it. There is some companies, they start using this 3D print that you can use the 4.0 bands to the 5.0 device, which is interesting, but it doesn't make any sense for a company that they change this to 5%, only 5% smaller, to sell a lot of new devices. They can keep the same size and just let the people use their old bands. Why not? Talking about the accessories, the 5.0 is coming with this original band, which is almost the same as 4.0, and it's horrible. It's really bad, and I don't understand it. A lot of people complain in social media, in YouTube comments, and I don't know why they give this as an original band, because in that 4 or 5 years that they come up with the new device, they could use better bands. I got the new sporty one for 5.0. It's amazing. But this original one that I was using it with 4.0 as well, it's really bad. It absorbs water a lot. You can swim with it, you can train with it, you can take shower with it, but after that, it takes ages to dry out. You need to dry it with towel, you need to hair dry it. It takes like 30 minutes to dry it out, and after that, it's still wet. It's not comfortable and you have a lot of irritation after that. But this new sporty one, not new one, but the sport version one, it's really good. It's easy to use. When you take shower, take like 30 seconds to dry out. Super easy to use, super easy to adjust. This one, if you want to adjust it, it takes ages. You have to take it off, you have to make it smaller, again put it on to see if it's fit or not, again adjust it. So that takes a lot of time and effort, and I don't like it at all. But the sport one, I paid around $50 for it. It's super good, it's super easy. So I highly recommend, if you want to buy VOUP, buy the band, extra band with it as well. Do not use the original one. It's horrible. Another thing that I found a lot on internet when I was searching about this video, a lot of people complained the MG version of the VOUP had a lot of problem, especially those who got it in early stages, and they reported that the device died after using 8 hours 30 minutes, and they had a lot of problem with it. And also the CMO of the company said that there was some problem with the early devices, and they sent really fast the new device to the people that they had this problem. Even some comments was they were surprised that they got email that we send you a new device without telling the company that they had problem with the device, which was really good, which shows that it's really good customer service for a premium company like VOUP. Now let's talk about the app. The VOUP 4.0 and 5.0, they use the same app. The app is really good. I said in my last video about the VOUP, it's really easy to use. It's perfect to see all your data. And also they had some problem with upgrading. When you don't have the MG, it gives you all the time this advertising for the MG version that we complained in last video, and they remove it, which is really good. And the app itself is amazing to use. It's super friendly. I really like it. The only problem that I found in this app, which is bothering me every single day, is when you go to gym and train with the VOUP. You use the functional training or weightlifting or whatever exercises that you want to do, and VOUP use your load to give you the correct strain, which means that whenever you do a weightlifting, you have to write down the weight and the repetition that you do, and then after that, the VOUP app is going to measure how many weight that you carried in that session, and it adjusts your strain with that, which is really good, really accurate. But the problem is, through the app, you cannot do this throughout the workout. Yes, you have to write whatever you did in another third-party app like Apple Notes. Write down what you have done, how many sets, how many reps, how many kilograms or pounds you did the exercise, and then after that you have to go back to the app after you finish your exercise, and then you can add the repetition and the number there, which is extra thing to do. It's like an extra friction of adding your weights. I do that because I want to see the correct strain, but it takes me another 5 minutes after exercise to write down or transfer all the numbers to the app. But it's super easy if you can just add something in your training tab to write down the exercises or add the weights, everything right after you do the exercises. And at the end of the session, when you finish the exercise, just press the proceed, and then everything goes smoothly and fast. So that's the only bug this app has, that we already talked about it in the last review as well, and hopefully they will change it really soon. Now let's talk about the step tracking. In VOUP 4.0, they had this beta version which was okay. It was really bad. It wasn't accurate at all, and we didn't expect to have any accurate data. But the 5.0, they use a new algorithm which should be more accurate, but still I got a lot of weird numbers. When I compare it to Apple Watch, there is like 1,000 to 2,000 different every single day, which is weird. Some people commented and reported that the Apple Watch is not accurate and the VOUP is accurate, and some other people said that no, Apple Watch is accurate. So there is a lot of debate right now. So what I am going to do in near future, we are going to have a video that we measure all these devices together to make sure to see which one is the most accurate one, and then we can talk about this step count. But I believe and I feel that the VOUP is under count my steps compared to the Apple Watch, because some days I walk a lot. At the end of the day, I check it is like 8,000, which I usually do around 12 to 15,000 a day. So I believe that VOUP 5.0 is still under count, but we have to do a video, or we have to do a proper measurement to talk about this. All right, now the most important question. Should we buy the VOUP 5.0 or upgrade it from 4.0 to 5.0? First, let me tell you about the opinion a lot of people that they had in social media, because these days I was in social media and all the comments, I was trying to read every information about the VOUP 5.0. And let me tell you, a lot of people feel it's a really premium product. And it's quite expensive to pay 20 or 30 bucks a month, especially if you want to have an MG. You have to pay around 39 euro or dollar a month to have this device. Some people, they said that it's super expensive and they can buy an Apple Watch or a Garmin with the same price, which is totally understandable. And some people, they said that because of the subscription based system, it doesn't worth it, we shouldn't get the VOUP, and there's a lot of other alternative out there that you can get. There was one comment I really liked. Let me read it for you. This user paid £39 a month for the VOUP, but he said that no, that's pretty ridiculous about the price, but I'm willing to pay it because no other device gives me the distraction-free data I crave. Which is correct. The data that you get from the VOUP, it's super nice and interesting, and it's easy to read. For me, it's the same. I don't mind paying like 20 bucks or to 30 bucks a month for this device to get that data. But for a lot of people, that might be a lot, and they have better options like Apple Watch or Garmin to get almost the same result with different interface. And also, one of the reasons I agreed with this subscription base was the premise of getting a new hardware for free. And unfortunately, with the new device VOUP 5.0, they said that they are not going to do it anymore and you have to pay for it, which is really bad, and that backlash a lot and people complain a lot. I know lots of people, they said that they are not going to continue their membership and they went and got a new device like an Apple Watch or Garmin, which is completely understandable. So if you don't have VOUP and you are okay with paying like 20 to 30 bucks a month, it's totally worth it. I really like it, and it's amazing because it doesn't have any monitor, it's on your arm, you barely even notice it, and you get a lot of good data out of it. But if you don't like the subscription based system, I highly recommend to go to buy Apple Watch or a Samsung watch or any other watch out there that doesn't have this subscription base, which makes it more valuable. Now there's a new device, I think it's the Amazon Fit, that is the same as the VOUP. So you can get that one for 99 bucks as well. So that is a valuable thing. But if you don't mind paying 30 bucks a month or 25 bucks a month, I highly recommend getting VOUP 5.0, not the MG one. As I heard, it's really bad. It's not accurate at all. Just go with the 5.0. I think is the best option. But if you have the 4.0, does it worth it to upgrade? Honestly speaking, if you can upgrade it for free, yes, and you can. As I heard, for me, I upgraded for free. I had around 7 months left in my membership, 7 to 9 months, something around that. It was less than 12 months, 100%, because I got the membership for 12 months and I had it for 2-3 months. Then they come up with this VOUP 5.0. So I contacted their customer service through Instagram, and they told them that, oh, I got this VOUP band 3 months ago, but you have a new VOUP and I don't want to pay for the upgrade fee because you said that it's free. And then they give me a promo code which was free for me. So I used that promo code, I got the VOUP 5.0 for free. And I know that in Reddit that lots of people, they did that and they got it. And it's funny because when I emailed them and I said the same thing, they said, no, we cannot upgrade it for you. But when I reached them through the Instagram, they said, yes, we can do it for you, which is funny. So you can try that. And I heard that a lot of people that they already upgraded and they had like 6 months, 7 months left, they contacted the customer service and they said that we upgraded, we paid for that, but we want the refund. And they asked for a refund, even they upgraded, and they accepted it. So a lot of people, they got refund, even they had 7 or 8 months left through their membership. So if you already upgraded to 5.0 and you paid for it, it's worth to try and just send them a message on Instagram that asks them for a refund. Or if you want to upgrade, just contact the customer service, especially through social media, and let them know that you want to upgrade, but you don't want to pay extra because they promise that they are going to give it for free when they have a new hardware. So yes, I totally recommend to upgrade to 5.0, but not MG. It doesn't worth it. It's too expensive. Just 5.0 is right, is the best device I can suggest right now, and it feels comfortable. I don't know what are the new devices that's gonna come right after this video, but right now in the market, I feel the VOUP 5.0 is one of the best devices, and it's way more comfortable than I was imagining. So if you have decided to get the VOUP 5.0, there is a link in the description that you can get the VOUP for free and try it for 30 days for free. They are not sponsoring this video, it's just an affiliate link that helps support the channel.